Hey guys, good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're watching me for. Thank you guys for watching my video, for subscribing to my channel. Yeah, I promise you guys today that I'm coming with an interesting topic today, which is tradition. Yes, tradition. I mean tradition, that same one that yes. Thank you guys for subscribing. I really appreciate every one of you. Thank you for the comment. Thank you for the likes. Thanks. Let's dive into the video without wasting much time. But I think today's video is a little bit going to be longer because this topic is very, very interesting. Yes, what do we understand about the word tradition? Don't forget, I told you before, whenever we are doing any video, we are going to be doing it in two ways. Our day-to-day living, and we'll still be comparing it in the Bible. Yes, there is also tradition in the Bible. So stay tuned and just listen as we listen, not just you. Yes, today we're going to be talking about tradition. This one concerned mostly the men. Tradition, because it is men that is always saying tradition this, tradition that, tradition this, tradition that. Yes, what do we understand by the word tradition? Is a law. Yes, you heard me right. Tradition is a law that we follow. Tradition is a law that human created. Though God has his own command, traditions are the law that men created. It's only God that gave commands. If you look at it in the Bible, we'll dive into it. You see, according to the law of Moses, according to this of that, the Lord only gave commands, not laws or tradition. So what do we understand by the word tradition? Tradition is a law that was passed to follow. Yes. According to our tradition, I'm from Nigeria, so in our Nigeria tradition, men are always tradition this, tradition that, tradition this, tradition that. So let's dive into it. Let's talk about tradition. What is tradition? Yes, you heard me right. What is tradition? Our men these days, this topic is for you. Tradition, this, tradition that. If you see a man, we say, normally, the tradition that we grow and meet, that we'll be hearing, you don't just deprive a woman sleeping with her or not eating her food for just make quarrel or just normal talk. No. It is only when the woman cheats before she performs the necessary sacrifice or the traditional or whatever they are going to do according to the tradition, because everybody, every state, every country has their own tradition. It is then the woman, you will cease to eat her food, sleep with her, talk to her or anything. But if you see our men these days, before you talk to them or do a little thing that is not even up to what will annoy you, what go annoy you, what go vex you. I don't know why they speak English. What go vex you. You go see them, they'll say they're not going to eat your food again. Tradition. And they follow tradition. Eh, brother. Bros, oga. Now true say they follow tradition. Oh yeah, now more they go inside. You they follow tradition. If you really they follow tradition concerning your wife, according to tradition, not supposed shake another man handshake. It is forbidden. If you want to really follow tradition, yes, you heard me right. Prove me wrong anytime, anywhere, any day. If you want to follow tradition, your wife is not supposed to sit face to face. Just as I'm sitting, a man will be sitting close to me. Like most of us in the train, Uber, or all those things. You know when you sit down, a man will sit close to you. The two lap, we almost touch each other. As if maybe you are sitting and facing the man. If you are following tradition, it's not supposed to be so. If you are following tradition, brother, most of una, where you go say me your wife born, now another person, I go put hand. That one not be tradition. And you come, you say you dey follow tradition. Tradition not there. This man and your wife or my boyfriend, or whether now you born or do or most of una way dey Europe. You go say this man, now you born now, I call that your former husband come post carry something or more use the motor. Tradition not hook you reach there. You don't know say that one say tradition follow am. Or you be man. You dey push your wife give another man. Say now you bo. Tradition not hook reach there. Dollar man what? Tradition not reach there. Dollar not get tradition. According as they talk. Tradition not hook you reach there. If you were guilty of one, just one, you are guilty of all. If you do anyone wrong, Now me say you dey guilty of all. So not come out when they say tradition. Your wife not supposed embrace another man. Tradition. If we want follow tradition. If you want really follow tradition, when your wife even dey under a period, you're not supposed to cook for you. You're not supposed to touch anything. You're not supposed to even near, you know, talk or say you want sleep with her. Bros, where they find tradition. Our daddy, where they follow tradition. So, Mona not gonna use the tradition till they bend person head go one corner. Mona follow the right tradition. Not be when he reach to give your wife money to take cook for house. Tradition not reach there. You don't know say according to tradition. Now you supposed to dey provide for your household. Yes, tradition. We go check all of them just now. So according to tradition, you're supposed to dey take care of your children. Even the wife where you marry, according to tradition, because most men today, if they don't marry finish, they go drop their wife for inside house for their chop cupboard. They go leave her for ground for there. Now you know as you want to feed yourself. Now you know as you want to take care of yourself. So now my money, when I wanted to take care of myself, they feed myself. Now you want to control me on top. Bros, where they find tradition. The tradition, it not reach that place where tell you say you have to take care of your wife. Most of una when they want to do marriage, the woman go bring half, the man bring half. The tradition not hook you. It not reach there. Tradition states a man should do it. I've talked about it in my last video. So most of us when they carry tradition. Now so the wife do this, I not go touch her again. Now so the wife do this, I not go eat the food. Not be so the tradition taste talk. You wear your pikin, it dey be another person name. Not be tradition reach there. The tradition not hook you. So if we dey talk of tradition, may we come out and talk well. May we do well. Una know the reason why thief, juju no dey quick dey kill thief. Because if thief take one, it thief 1,000, you go add say na 1 million in thief because nobody catch the thief. So no matter the swear where you go swear, it can never kill the thief because not be the right thing you talk. If you say thief 1 million and you put 10 million, juju no go ever kill that thief. Many of una where they follow tradition. Tradition say wetin man get na his wife own. Na me marry you. Oh really? Okay oh. Brother. So wetin man get na his wife own. And wetin man get na his wife own. And wetin the woman get na his husband own. So they walk away on a day, but if you reach another person place, you know they walk. So what will happen to your brother wife when your brother go die? When man die, they can't leave his wife, and you as the man family, you can't say the woman not fit carry another man come that house. And meanwhile, now the woman and the man I gotta build that house. So I don't know where they for na tradition. You go come and say the woman not born get pikin or the children too small. And some go collect the children for the woman hand. Say make the woman they go. Make the woman leave the house because make the woman for not carry another man enter the house. Okay, I want to answer one question, bro. So my dad this morning, forgive me, na small pikin I be. When your brother, if not your brother, na dey alive and his wife die, you go come tell your brother now say make he not carry another woman enter that house because na him with his wife gotta build that house. Or the woman family go come raise up now say that man should not marry another wife or he go outside because na him and their pikin build the house. And when most of una, if una children husband die, now that una will come no say, na him with the man gotta build the house, so na him with the man and their property now. And most of una, one say that they follow tradition. Where be say if woman die, now go pursue the woman, pursue the children, say or some go carry the children. But you will pursue the woman when with your husband gotta build a house. You go come enter the house with your wife. Like seriously? That tradition how you reach there. Most of una go say the woman I kill the husband, una go pursue the woman, pursue the children. Una go carry the house, una go carry the property, una go carry the money. The chopper. Now it's good for most of una will be men. So many men they cry for grave where they dey. So many men they cry because they don't entrust all their life, all their property, everything where they get for their brother. Say because they don't want, maybe the woman now if he leaving tomorrow, or maybe the woman now if he do this tomorrow, maybe now the woman now if he go follow another man tomorrow. Brother, me want to ask you one question. If now the woman die, you can't carry another woman. Not be that house you want carry. Woman never even die now. You they carry another woman can't join her for house. If the woman can't die, woman can't hold you. May you not carry another woman enter the house. Where be say if una just they do something, una no they think and say una get pikin, una get sister, una get wife, una get mama. No, una just do the thing. Una can't hide under tradition when don't reach the bad one. The good ones will say, man supposed to take care of your wife. Man supposed to pay everything for marriage. Man supposed to dey respect your wife family. Man supposed to dey pay homage to your wife family every month or year. According. The tradition not reach there. I be not beside the tradition all of them day. According to the tradition, me don't still look at them all of them day. A man is supposed to respect the wife's family because they give you wife. Our go woman. The tradition not who can reach there. Una way they find tradition. Our daddy. I know the verse, so now I tell the talk. Our bros where they find tradition. If you are guilty of one, you are guilty of all. Uga bokbaku, uga beyaku fe. So if you are guilty of one, you are guilty of all. You can't pursue your brother children, or paraventure you can't carry your brother children. Now they will come be slave for the house because your brother not their life. And you see many men that don't they regret, they cry for grave where then they children when you say you they suffer for. When you can't die now, the property go divert. Your brother don't carry on since. Your sisters, your family, they don't carry on. Another you can't see family. My brother get money before that. You know as your brother take get that money. You know as your brother take build that house. You know as your brother take reach there. You know? Then when your brother don't die, you say maybe the woman not carry on that man come the house. Like seriously, if now the woman die, your brother not carry on that woman come that house. Not be as your brother pay put, the woman pay put. So many women self now, if you see some women now, they'll get property, they don't get house or they don't get land or they don't get something. They'll say, okay, the man will say, okay, go convert her to my name. Tradition not reach there. Say you convert your wife property, enter your name. You can't say make it change of ownership. You can't be saying that your name can't day. Maybe saying that 2 or 4 soon. May God not let something happen to you tomorrow. When that house, now your family go fair con drag. They forget saying that woman get that house, say they convert her because they love you or because they don't marry you. Say, okay, may I respect my husband. Una know they look the tradition. Una just come out on the tradition. Tradition tell una say na woman go give you money when you take build house. Tradition not tell you rich say na man go build house dash the family, the wife family. No, you dey collect your wife own, they put for your own. You say na tradition. But when your brother die, you go say make your wife not collect your brother property because the tradition not reach there. Get children, your wife go born so guess, but they follow you the plan. When your brother go die, you go say your wife na so guess he born. They know they give get pikin property. But na person born the get pikin where you they collect a property. If na your daughter, na such a thing happen to you, you go get up as a father, tell them say, ah, papa or my daughter. No, tradition hook say you no go collect your husband property because na so guess you born. Where it dey? Where it dey? We'll read one verse from the Bible. 1 Corinthians 12, verse 26. Me no come like say I call the talk. I don't read Bible. 1 Corinthians 12, verse 26. Yes, 12:26. He say, and if one member suffer, all the members suffer with it. If one member suffers, all the members suffer with it. Or if one member is honored, all the members rejoice with it. What you say me say? If you follow the tradition, you miss one, you don't miss all. If one suffer, all of us now suffer. If the other one they honor, all of us now they honor. So more now they come here because they talk say tradition this, all these things when they state they consist. Many of them they guilty of it. So many messes so that they born your pikin, your 1 naira never enter. Then you be tradition man. For it. You go dash your wife to government, make it help you to take care of and take care of your children. Of the children where you born. Then you will come out, say you be tradition. I don't understand though. The thing they shock me self. It shock. The thing they shock me. And you be tradition. And many of una woman they take care of pikin for una. Woman na even they pay the house where you did. You don't know say for woman to even use your own money cook, give you as a man you chop. You don't know say na cost. Bring a come out away day for tradition. Me one know. Since me don't know reach there. More check another verse for this same Corinthians 3. 3 verse 8. He said, now if he who planted and he who watered it are one, and each one will receive his own reward according to his own labor. He who planted, he who watered it, they are both one. Each of them will receive their own reward according to their own labor. So if you come out, come say, that tradition you dey follow am well. Follow am well. Most of us wey dey wicked our brother wife. Most of us wey dey wicked our brother's children, say because the man die. Or your sister's children. E get one story wey shock me for Italy. This lady died. She get a boy and a girl. She died, finish all her property, everything. She carried the children come Europe before she died a long time. All her property wey she get for house, after like 8 months or so, the boy wey dey come say, okay, may him go house, may him go secure her mama property. The boy not see her, they come back again. The only boy when the woman gets, because na woman pikin, he no fit come drag her mama property. My shock una. Anything where you do person today, they wait you tomorrow. Mo enter Leviticus 2 verse 5. No, Luke 18 verse 2. Mo fit check Luke. Una think say na person now una dey do. Luke 18 verse 2. 2 to 5. May I read more than the listing on? It says, saying, there was in a certain city a judge who did not fear God nor regard man. Nor there was a widow in that city. She came to him, saying, get justice for me for my adversaries. And he who would not for a while, but afterward he said within himself, though I do not fear God nor regard men, yet because this widow troubles me, I will avenge her, lest by her continue coming she wear me. So most of una wey dey wicked on a brother wife say e not get money we go take fight. E not go fit carry judge. E not go fit go court. Their family too poor. Now God dey talk for yes, so Jesus. Anybody wey cry to her, he go answer. This one a common judge. He say, he no dey fear God or man. He say, but because this woman they come, he not come wearing me with your own problem, I'll do one for her. Oh, sir, now God then they fight for cow, we not get it. So most of una wey they wicked on a brother wife. Say you they wicked your brother wife. I mean they do not get level. Wait for your turn. Mo check another place for Exodus. No, mo fair look at Psalm 109. Oh, we dey find tradition. The tra where they inside the shon. Mo dey do well. Psalm 109. From 6 to 10. Set a wicked man over him, and let an ancient stand at his right hand. When he is judged, let him be found guilty, and let his prayer become sin. Let his days be few, and let another take his office. Let his children become fatherless, and his wife a widow. Let the children continually be vagabond and beg. Let them seek their bread also from their desolation places. So you, where you dey trouble your brother wife, dey trouble your brother children. Now wetin God tell you say go happen to your own too. He go make your own wife become widow, and he go make your own children become fatherless. So may they be wetin that your brother wife and the children they be. Not be me talking on inside Bible for look and so Psalm 109 verse 6 to 10. Now we for read that. Not be me talking. It is inside Bible. We they do comparison, day-to-day comparison. Your brother wife or your brother children, they are supposed to be your property. There is one man inside the Bible. I forget this man's name for the book of Genesis. When the man, his brother died according to the old law. If your brother die, even Igbo people still they do until now. Some Ishan people, so many tribes they do until. They not leave the woman, make the woman come out. A younger brother come marry her just because the woman was beautiful. But if you marry a woman like that, you're supposed to make the woman born, and the pikin will go to your brother first before you go start to born your own. But because this man they wicked, he want collect all his brother property to himself. He start to sleep with his brother wife. He go they pour outside. He go sleep with her finish. He go pour outside because no one made the woman get pregnant. God from heaven now struck him down. I forget the verse. I for bring her come out for now. God from heaven now struck the man down for that wickedness where they do because you want enjoy the woman, but you don't want You no want give the woman wetin the woman wants. You want enjoy your brother wife, enjoy the property, enjoy everything, but you no want give your brother just pikin. See how wicked people could go, how far they could go. If you see some people today now, they'll say their brother pick, their papa don't die, or no, this or that. The Bible is telling us, even when your brother die, according to the tradition, one of the talk say tradition, because the mostly tradition one of the follow. Now when una brother die, una say na a wife kill am. Then when the woman die, not una brother kill am. Then the property una will come divert am just because una want divert property. But if your brother die, when your brother not get money, una can never stand up bring money for burial. Una will say maybe woman go find money. Say na children, they must do burial. But if na rich man, all of una don't get up since so. Now carry your car, carry everything. If they ever reach one, they say not get to. You know, say we not get money because una no want bring una. But now yes, something they na there for the soon. And that time una tradition they come out. Now that time the tradition they come out. Now when my catch his wife say wife cheat, now their tradition they come out. You know they take care of your wife since then, tradition not there. You know they feel they bring money for school fees, tradition not reach there. You know they will pay for house, tradition not reach there. You know they do anything, tradition not reach there. But now when you go catch your wife, say another man touch am, you go come remember say one tradition dey their village. All of una wey dey swear make it be now say from now on the chat say the women don't want stay husband as divorce dey here, divorce dey there. You go marry woman finish, you say make go swear juju for your family. Maybe you must swear juju say if another man sleep with her, he go die. If he sleep with another man, he go die. But you are permitted to be sleeping with another woman. Did the Bible not say, or did anywhere, whether Bible or society, say a man should cleave to his wife and 1 + 1 is 1? No. Now that time you know say tradition say man should marry more than one wife. The tradition won't have the talk. So Mona go back to history. Me, I don't go before me come out, I don't go trace that. How it happen when English tradition say man they marry more than one wife? The time of Moses, now the woman doing where be say give the man he made. The time of Oba when I take start to the carry tradition they come out. Everybody want become in-law to Oba because anybody will be in-law to Oba, they always they pay homage, now respect, now honor. So if you just see any young girl where just they come, the papa as a chief go just say, I use this one to do gift for you. They use their pikin, they do gift. Not be saying how bad they go they marry am. When you go give a king gift, he cannot reject it. These days, one as one they follow tradition, say man can marry more than one wife. Brother, they can't use the woman do gift for you. Now the family bring out to you as gift. Even while you go give the Oba as that one, Oba first wife, the queen, remain the queen. No leave, no transfer. The queen remain the queen, and her honor should be given to her anytime, any day, or till she dies. But most of una say na tradition they follow. I make me they bring this thing they come soon. Once una marry, the first wife has been forgotten. The first wife not get level again for that house. He not get anything. Not go fit talk. He not go fit do anything again. But you say we they follow tradition. Why don't we look at the tradition and follow it accordingly? You don't ever see where last wife they become first for the tradition one at the talk. So where they wanna tell me because me no know. I don't check. I don't read that before me come out so. That Oba first wife will be the real one where they marry for, and that first wife remains the queen. Unless something happen, then they will not make a pronouncement or a judgment to say, okay, right now we dethrone you like the Queen Basha. Queen Basha for that of Queen Esther. Because your husband call her make come dance. As he not come in the book of Esther. Now your husband comes, okay, because you disobey me, I will replace you. And it was not secretly. They not just the woman, not just there where they bring another woman. The thing don't happen before Esther even come. That made they replace Basha with Esther. So una don't ever see. It is a Bible. Maybe I go read that for another day. Una don't see. When you see say man go just wake up one morning, go send another wife in one marry. Now 3 wife in one marry, now 4 wife. After all, I'm a traditional man. How many of una don't go that traditional grant, go do something? How many of una they go they pay homage as if you be traditional man? How many of una no road to palace? Traditional man. You don't even know what they do for Esai Palace. You don't even know road to Oba Palace. Uma o de gwa. Uma ejo de ama wetiti amwe genera. Adobo munera eho yaho. But you be traditional man. The tradition reach where you dey. Ishok. It's shocking. The tradition reach where you dey, bros, or God, daddy, our grandpapa. When they talk of tradition, we be say we don't even know half of the tradition. But when it comes to those things that are not relevant, tradition say a man should sleep. Tradition not tell you say if woman dey on that period, you not supposed to touch anything for that house. If you want really follow tradition, prove me wrong anytime, any day. No talk of say you want even near you. No talk of they lock her for one room. That woman go dey one room now. Where they for the tea period finished? They give her food for there, do everything. Now where they follow tradition. Your wife go dey on that period say you want sleep with her, and you be traditional man. That one not affect you. When they say you bring money for food, you say no. Even pint, most of una know if you buy for una wife. The woman where you they sleep with, you know if you buy pint to take cover the nyash. No, you be traditional man. Brother, when you foresee tradition, maybe they do well. We'll read one more verse for Bible. Exodus 22 verse 24. When you see what God see they tell una, not be let me they talk on. Not be let me they talk on. We they follow tradition. Exodus 22 verse 24. Most see what there right. He said, and my wrath will become hot, and I will kill you with my sword. Your wife shall be widow, and your children fatherless. Now the same thing he talk for you again. Now. He said, my wrath will be hot upon you, and I will kill you by myself. As many of you now, when they go, they maltreat on our brother's wife, where they say they don't get husband, different things, and their children. He said, he will kill you by himself. Say, Exodus 22 verse 24. He said, and he will make that your wife widow, make it pass through the same thing. And many of them will be women, go say, not be me doing on my husband. They wait. If they come, who said they don't want to as the the stick when they beat first wife, if they back of door, and also they beat second one come out. We'll come to that topic next time. Many of you will be women where they hide. We'll go down one. So you see what he tell her for you. We'll see look that same Exodus. No, we'll look Deuteronomy 25 verse 5. And you see, I say not be me they talk on. Not be me talking, even for tradition, everything. Because we they misquote things. And we think say we they do good. See, I they thought of now we be husband people where they want to carry person property. Deuteronomy 25 verse 5. It say, if your brother dwell together and one of them dies and has no son, the widow of the dead man shall not be married to a stranger outside the family, and her husband brother shall go into her, take her as a wife, and perform the duty of a husband for her brother. You know if you perform the duty of a wife to your brother, but you fit collect property. You know fit take care of your children, but you fit collect property. That time when your brother just die, because you dey find opportunity to carry those properties since then. The day when your brother go just dey die, bam! Now that day the wife become bad head. The woman wey dey cook for una since then, the woman wey dey dey with una since then, the woman wey dey do everything since then, go just become bad head automatically. We know they even dey think. Say the Bible not can say, I will visit the fathers in its iniquity from the first generation to the fourth generation. We know the thinker. Wait till you sow, now you go reap. Whatsoever a man sows, so shall he reap. Don't be deceived. Most of una go save the pikin. Omo awon gwalera, brother, sister, brother, daddy. You say if pikin grow, go find papa. I bet where he dey for tradition, because me don't check all of them. I never see him. Where he dey for tradition? Now we say una be traditional man. Where he dey for tradition? Say if pikin grow, go find papa. You dey run for your responsibility. You know if you take care of your responsibility, and you dey find one take care of you, and you come out, they say you be traditional man. Where the tradition? Where he placed you? If you catch your wife, where most of una they send una wife go flat. A man, you drop 1,000 naira for your wife, me take go market now. You dey come back house. The woman go put momo, put goat meat, put cow leg, put flesh, put egg snail, put bonga, put crayfish, put different things. When you go see the soup, Versace. When you go come, you go eat. You know, as your wife say, not be the one money when me give you to cook this soup. You do a first time, do a second time. Who send your wife go flat? Not be you. You get one man that time for Germany. Your wife get Africa shop. The wife go give her money, go take her the low container. You know the answer wife say, my wife, where you for the see all this money? Only the name of my wife get shop. You don't ask your wife. Did they can't tell you say the people where the woman collect money for people, quick give you, may you just do something. Then when the woman comes say nothing meet up because you as the husband never pay, because they use it to totally share give them now. Tell they cover up for you as the man, make you for meet up, and you they boom. You they buy houses, you they buy cars, you they do different things. Anybody will see you for road, they hate you when you don't know where money for come. When you call cash your wife now, say what your wife they do now. You say na bad woman, I tell be bad woman. They carry money they give you since then. You not answer where the money for the come. And not be this small thing where would they do so. No, you relax, you they chopper. You they chopper. No, you relax, you the chopper. Then when the repercussion come now, you say the woman, between you and the woman, who be the bad person? Most of now you come up for house in the morning, you not drop money for food though. But when you go, they come back, you see food on top of the table. You don't want to ask your wife, say, before you eat that food, your first thing ask your wife, say, where you for see money to cook this food? No, you go say, no concern me. After done a 50-50. See what 50-50 go use on a change to ask Esau. They say birthright, give Jacob. Now una they go so. But when they think of tradition, so many men, they don't say their birthright to their wife. Their wife now can be the head. Or in the name of, some go say they not get document, I not get job, I not get this, I not get that. Una don't say una birthright, give una wife. As Esau they say you give Jacob. At the end, now you collect inheritance. Tomorrow now say the woman they control you. Why the woman not go control? Why the woman not go take over? Why the woman not go be oga? Why the woman not go be the number one? You want to use my money to control me again? It is what you sow that you will reap, brother. If you sow sparingly, you reap sparingly. That is, if you sow small, you will reap small. You know, if you sow cocoa, you can't reap cassava. It's not possible. You want to use woman money to control woman. And the woman money, brother, tradition. Daddy, tradition. Grandpa, tradition. Tradition say, tradition that. The one where tradition not they say the good ones, now that they see concerning the women. The one where tradition they say, now man must marry woman. Completely. You're not supposed to make woman they pay one dime for marriage. If you be man where they follow tradition. Tradition states say, you as a man, you go take care of your wife from head to toe. Tradition. Your children. House. Everything. Now you as a man. Because now your property. Tradition. That one, una do abolish and you know they exist again. Not join tradition again. They don't cancel them. Right off. The only thing one why you the woman flirt, the woman cheat. But if na man, go say na normal na, where if for be normal? Where they put her to be normal? If some women they take and say it's not my business because everybody have like you get what you like, I get what I like. Everybody gets spec. Some women cheating not be their problem. You know understand? Now you know where you want to go. You not concern me. Why some insults they not the fit stand down? Some they not the fit stand beating. So everybody get what he like. If my husband they cheat on me, say you not concern me, now he like, now he life. You not me say he go they beat me, or you not me say he not go they give me money. So everybody get what he like. Like some women go say if you like, may not give me money, may not give me anything, so far may not cheat. Now that one he like. Why some go say if you like you want cheat, so far may they take care of me and my children. Why some go say even if you cheat or even if you not give me money, so far may not insult me, may they respect me. Everybody get what he like. So anyone when anybody like, not come out, can't shout to the person.